So you have already seen the Nissan Kicks, but now we are in the presence of the India-spec Nissan Kicks. But you may wonder, what exactly has changed? Because this looks very similar. So what are the changes? Let's take a look. Design-wise, the India-spec Kicks retains almost all of the cues that are present on the international model we drove last month. What's new on the India-spec Kicks is a redesigned front bumper with 4 air inlets above the fog lights and an aluminium skid plate, all of which is meant to add a dash of toughness to the Kicks' appearance. Also present on the India-spec Kicks are LED low-beam headlights with Nissan's signature boomerang-shaped LED DRLs and a new honeycomb mesh design for the grille, flanked by a more angular V-motion chrome band. The India-spec Kicks has an imposing, beefy front end and retains the international model's muscular wheel arches, strong shoulder line, blacked-out pillars and the floating roof, which is finished in eye-catching orange and features more prominent roof rails. It rides on smart-looking 17-inch alloy wheels, and at the back, it's almost identical to the international model, save for a new boot lid, the chrome applique on top of the registration plate housing, and a mildly reworked rear bumper. An important point to note is that size-wise, the India-spec Kicks is bigger than the international model. It's longer, wider and taller with a longer wheelbase to boot, as it's based on an updated version of the Alliance's M0 platform, which also underpins the Renault Captur. The Kicks for India is longer and taller than the Captur, and interestingly has a significantly longer wheelbase than its chief rival, the Hyundai Creta. At 210mm, the Kicks has plenty of ground clearance as well. While the interior of the Kicks for India remains under wraps for now, what we can tell you is that it will have more space on the inside thanks to the increase in size, and will also likely have more boot space than the international Kicks' 432-litre boot. Just like the exterior, the 5-seat cabin's design is also likely to be similar to the international models. A 7-inch floating touchscreen infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto will likely be on offer. Also offered internationally is the Around View monitor, which uses 4 cameras to provide a 360-degree bird's eye view of the Kicks. And with Nissan promising to equip it with some segment firsts, it'll be interesting to see which of these will be included on the India-spec Kicks.
Kicks is a success story around the globe, but we studied the segment very well, and we thought we need something more. So we made the car longer, wider and taller. That's the number one. We did a little bit more with equipment levels, so getting the technology in, so having something in the segment what is not seen so far and will also not be seen very soon. And the second thing is, for the customers in this segment, it's not only the value seeker, it's also they want to have the upgrade, the premiumness. So you will see in the interior, touch and feel, a premiumness what is not there in the segment.
It is likely that the India-spec Kicks will have the same engine and gearbox options as the Nissan Terrano, Renault Duster and Captur. The tried and tested 110 horsepower 1.5-litre diesel engine and 106 horsepower 1.5-litre petrol engine. Gearbox options could also include a 6-speed manual for the diesel and a 5-speed manual for the petrol. A CVT gearbox will eventually be offered with the petrol-powered Kicks, and a diesel automatic combination is also likely to follow, but not anytime soon. When it is launched at the start of next year, the Nissan Kicks will go up against the Hyundai Creta, which is a formidable rival. But with this muscular styling, a number of features which Nissan claims will be segment firsts, and competitive pricing, the Kicks will be one SUV to look out for.